Hey folks, I'm Aslin Bloor from linsfood.com. I started without you. Today, we're back in Myanmar for a beautiful, easy soup noodle dish called Mohinga, considered the national dish of Burma or Myanmar. Here I've got simmering away just about 5 minutes now. We're making our own fish stock. Let me show you. I've placed a whole fish in there. I'm going to cook that for 10 minutes, and then I'm going to take that out, strain that stock and use it as the base for the soup, and the fish is going to be flaked and that fish meat is going to go into the soup itself. Now Mohinga, Mo stands for snack and Hinga stands for soup, so we're talking about a soup snack. Okay, this fish is done, so what we're going to do is just lift it up gently and place it on anything, on a plate or whatever. Now we're going to let that stock now cook away with all the aromatics in there for about 10 minutes for the flavors to deepen. And while that stock is simmering away, we are going to flake this fish. There. So we've got a fry pan with some oil in it, and we've got onion, garlic, ginger and galangal all chopped up. You could do it all by hand, but I prefer doing it this way because it's easier, and if it was good enough for my granny, it's good enough for me. So we're just going to saute the onion, garlic and ginger. I'm going to add a little bit of chili powder. Really, how much you add will determine how spicy your final soup is. A little bit of turmeric powder. When you can get a lovely cooked spicy aroma, about 3 minutes, 4 minutes, we're going to add that flaked fish in. And we're going to continue cooking this for another 2 minutes or 3 minutes to let the flavors develop. Okay, this has had about sort of 2 to 3 minutes. It smells wonderful, and we're going to switch this over with the stock from earlier on that the fish was cooking in. Now this has been strained, as you can see. It has been strained, and this is what our soup base is going to be made of. Now we're going to let this come to boil. You can see that that stock is coming to boil. Now as soon as it does that, what we're going to do is we're going to add that fish mixture, the flaked fish, onion and everything, and we're going to stir that in. And we are going to let that come back to boil. And we're going to thicken it. How we thicken it is by using some toasted chickpea flour, which is a little bit on the yellow side, and ground rice flour. Now, in this day of gluten-free diets, easily found, and all you do is you toast them a little. This is a very, very common ingredient in Burmese cuisine. How do you toast it? Dry frying pan, toast it under very low heat for anything up to about 5 minutes. Now you get about a tablespoon each of that flour, you form it into a paste, mix it with water and form it into a paste. Your usual method of thickening soup, so that you're not going to get lumps in your soup. And then we're just going to drop that, perhaps lighten it ever so slightly with the hot soup, and then we're going to drop that in and stir all that in. And that is pretty much it. Now we're going to let this cook away, as I said, for 20 minutes. And what noodles do we use? We use rice noodles. So this is really a gluten-free meal, isn't it? We use some rice noodles. These are fresh rice noodles. I'm lucky enough to be able to get them very, very easily from all the supermarkets here in the UK. If you can't, if you don't have access to fresh noodles, these are the dried version, rice vermicelli. So, there we are, the finished soup. Perfect as it is, fairly light, and now we're going to dish it up. So, we've got our rice noodles that have been cooked for just a minute in boiling hot water. That's all they need. And so what you're going to do is you're going to place a little bit of these noodles in a bowl. If you've watched any of my noodle videos, you know the drill by now. Noodles, gravy or soup, and then the various condiments. So we top this up with our lovely stock, soup, however much you'd like. Now you could, this is to taste, so you could thicken the soup a little bit if you prefer a thicker soup. So now what do we do? So topping the noodles. When it comes to topping noodles, you have so many options. So think about flavors and think about texture. This is soft. Noodles are soft. The fish is soft. So what we're going to go for is some bean sprouts, blanched or fresh, completely up to you, whatever rocks your boat. Some green beans, traditionally snake beans or long beans are used for this, but I don't get them here and I don't like them. So we've got French beans or green beans, okay. Some spring onions and some crispy fried shallots. You'll see pictures of these and full explanations on the blog post itself, and you'll see them on the other noodle posts as well. And some chili oil. I know I've been promising you chili oil recipes, haven't I? I'll get there soon. Some chili oil, a touch of chili oil if you'd like a little bit more spice, and a boiled egg. Half a boiled egg, always perfect. Now, and if you're like me, if you've got fresh chilies, some fresh chilies. Buy them from the supermarket if you don't grow them. So there we are, perfect. There we are, Mohinga. So do you remember? A soup snack. There we are. Perfect for really any time of the day. I dare you, have it for breakfast one day. Cook everything the night before and have it for breakfast one day. I dare you. If you've never had noodles for breakfast, you don't know what you're missing. Spicy. That's because I've made it spicy. You can taste the turmeric, definitely. The fish is gorgeous in there. Fish sauce just in the background. Shrimp paste just in the background. A gorgeous, gorgeous, light, gluten-free noodle soup. That's it, folks. Full recipe, linsfood.com, right here. I shall catch you very soon. Goodbye now.